I see signs that it's picking up. The job losses have been, and we've been always a little bit, a point and a half better than the national average because we have a pretty diversified economy right now. I see signs that it's picking up. We're still losing jobs, but we're starting to grow jobs again, which hasn't happened in a while. So I'm even optimistic that the employment picture, and that's the last indicia that's going to change, that's starting to change, and maybe by the beginning of next year we'll start to see overall growth in employment. Other signs are good. Capital investment is coming back to the state. Businesses are starting to come to us with expansion plans. Of course, they want state help, but that's a good indicator. They're willing to put their own money into it. So I think credit's beginning to flow, maybe not to small businesses, but to mid-size and larger businesses. So I think things are picking up, not as rapidly as I'd like or anybody would like, but starting to pick up. I'm real pleased with the performance of the administration. We have gotten out of this $18 billion that's coming to Pennsylvania, we've gotten over half, $10 billion. It's helped us avoid, I would say, 15,000 to 20,000 layoffs of state employees, teachers, policemen, firemen at the state level, county level, municipal level. We've also created 7,000 jobs on our infrastructure programs. We've done very well. I think we're the 7th state in the union in terms of percentage of the money that's actually out there working, producing jobs. But that's just going to grow exponentially over the next 6 to 12 months. And I think the stimulus is working. Is it the silver bullet? No. Has it helped retain jobs and create some new ones? Absolutely. Well, I do support a public option, although I think it's important to get a bill that increases access dramatically, hopefully universally, and that gives us security, meaning that I can't lose my health care if I get sick, that I can't be denied health care if I have a pre-existing condition. And if the price for that is a compromise on the public option, meaning that there's a trigger built in, and if prices don't come down in the private market by a certain time, then the state has the ability to create a public plan. That would be something I would support. Although I'd love to see a flat-out public option right now, don't think that's politically feasible. No, I think if you notice today's poll that was released, Gallup, it's almost 60-40 in favor of a public option. And I think as people understand what a public option is, and it's a terrible term, public option, it sounds like something you trade in the commodities market. But when people understand what the public option is, I think they're more and more willing to accept it. Well, I'd say that to follow Senator Snow's lead, be open to reaching out and crafting a bipartisan plan. Be open to compromise. I think the Republicans are walking a very dangerous line. I think they're counting on dissatisfaction with President Obama to get them successful in the 2010 elections. I think they've got to do more than that. They've got to offer some solutions on their own, and people have got to look at them as a vehicle for getting things done. Right now, they're a vehicle for blocking progress at any turn. I mean, you have Senator DeMint saying we've got to stop health care to bring President Obama down. American people don't want to hear that. Just like they don't want to hear Americans applauding when Chicago loses the Olympics to Brazil. I think that turned off a lot of Americans, and I think the Republicans and the far right are risking turning off the country.